Guys, how you doing? Welcome to another wonderful section with me. I'm David Abila from Watch Club. So in this video tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to design a burger flyer, how to design something like this. So we're going to be starting from scratch. Yeah, we're going to be starting from scratch. So I'm going to delete all we have here. Yeah, we use a smartphone, just Pixellab to do it. So we're going to delete all we have here and start from the scratch. So let me delete all. I'm going to delete all. So you want to start from the scratch. All right, so the first thing you want to do in design, as I told you earlier in the introduction of how to design, in my introduction, we did introduction to Pixellab. I explained every tools on Pixellab. So if you haven't watched the video, do well to watch the video and do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video, and to get more notifications about new videos, so do well to subscribe for your sake. All right, thank you. So the first thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be creating our background. All right, so we're coming here the start, fourth place. Then we're giving it the size of 1080 by 1080. We're using square 1080. That's what I want to use for this flyer. So, and I want to give it this same color that we have here is what I want to be giving it to you. So let me check the color code in case you want to, because you're going to be replicating it. So this is the color code B5500. B5500 is the color code. So you just type it here, then you have the same color as mine. All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing is to bring in another image. We're still editing our background, so we're going to bring it another image. We're bringing in another image. Yeah, so we're going to bring in another image for our background. Another image we're going to be using for our background. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, okay, now that looks like, but it's not. Almost there. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna, let's expand it a little bit. Exactly. So let's lock it. Then let's just do a little adjustment. Come to this place, this circle. Then you come to color filter. Let's give it just a bit of hue. Just give it 2. Then the saturation, you can give it like 3. Then okay, let's give it 2. Also the brightness, you can leave it at 0, you give it 1. Then the contrast, you can give it 3 or 4. Yeah, so let's reduce this. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's give this 1. That's fine. That's just the little adjustment we're gonna do to it. So the next thing we're gonna be doing is to bring in our burger image. Next thing we're gonna be doing, we're gonna bring in our burger image. All right. Burger image. All right, here's it. Great. So this is the burger image we're gonna be using. Let's expand it as such. So then we're gonna place it like this. So you lock it. I'm also gonna do just little adjustment, because the reason I'm doing this adjustment is that our subject, our images must blend. We have to have like this, you have to have what should I call it? You have to blend everything together so that it will not look distracting. Do you understand? So you have to blend our image with the background for everything to look good. Do you get that now? So let's just give it a bit hue, like 4. Okay, so we're going to increase the saturation like such. Then you see it's bringing out some kind of form now that's looking good. Then let's give it contrast like yeah, let's give it 11. Exactly. So you see it now looking good and good. Yeah, so we give our hue 5, then saturation, let's give it 4. Good, like that. So exactly, so just like such. Then let's bring in our drinks too. Alright, just this. Yeah, just swap this here like this, such. Oh, good. Then you can just expand it as such. So let's position it right. I think it'll be good. Then you bring it down. Look at this place. I'm clicking this side, this dot that is here. I think it's 8 that you drag it down, and it's too much, you drag it down here. Exactly. So just like such. Then you can position it right, drag it a little bit. Exactly, I think I'm good like that. So now the next thing we're gonna be doing, lock it. So you copy this burger, copy it, then you bring it a little more bigger. Yeah, I want to create something. Yeah, so you drag it down. Bam. All right, then you're gonna reduce the opacity. we're still gonna drag it down. Let's give it like I think 11 or 11 is okay. Then let's drag it down more. Exactly. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, there's something we need to create that we not create. Okay, we need a little adjustment to the background. So what's the adjustment? We're gonna create a shape now. A shape. Alright, so the shape is just gonna be on this level. We're giving it the same color as the one on our background. The same color we have on our background is the one we're gonna give it. This. Alright, then you now drag it down. Exactly, this is what we want. Just this. Then you lock it. You get that now. So the next thing we're going to do is we want our image, this burger and the drinks, to look more realistic. So there's a shadow I've created, so I'll send it for you. I'll send it to the discussion group for the resources. Every resources I use, I will share it for you, and you can also see them in. You can also see every resources in the description. So check the description, you will see the resources. So this is the shadow we're going to be using to create a realistic, to make our work look more realistic. Are you getting this now? So you're going to drag it down. Good, just like such, to make it look more realistic. Great. So I think we're good with that. Then you lock it. So let's copy it. So I have to create for our drinks too. We create for this drink, then let's drag it down. Great. So you see our work is looking more realistic now. Do you get that now? So alright, okay, so let's adjust this our drinks too. So you come to color filter, you give it just a bit of adjustments. Let's give it saturation, just need more saturation. Then contrast, you give it like 11, or not this too much. Let's give it contrast like 5, brightness a little bit. Alright, great. So I think we have something perfect now. So our text, then you write okay now burger. Great. So for this burger we're gonna be using Weber's New. The font, I'm gonna share the link to the font for you also in the description box. So we're gonna be using Weber's New. So I'm gonna be using Weber's New for the I want bold. Weber's New bold. Weber's New. Where are you? Alright. Great. So we have it here. So what we're gonna do now is to give it color like such. The same color. Then we're gonna give it perspective. We're gonna be giving it perspective. So let's give it perspective like such. Just a little bit. Alright, I do like that. Just like such. Yeah, burger. So okay, let's do this now. Let's just reduce this a little bit. Click here. I just want to bring it down a little bit. Alright, I think I agree with that. Great. So now the thing you're gonna be doing is you come to this burger. So you copy it. So while you copy it, you edit it, you give it UCT's burger. Alright. So UCT's burger. So the font we're gonna be using is it's one of the default fonts. Nope. So the font we're gonna be using is this. Hotel regular. Grand Hotel regular. Yeah, Grand Hotel regular. This Grand Hotel regular. This one here. So the one you're gonna be using is one of the default fonts. Then you reduce it a bit. Alright. So while you reduce it like such, use city burger. So we're gonna give it a color. The color we're gonna be giving it. So the color we're going to be giving it is this. We're going to pick a color from the burger. A color like this. Yeah, this is okay. So it's the color we're going to be giving it. We'll pick a color from our burger. I'll give it a color. Let's lock this burger and this likewise. City burger. Alright, so let's lock it. So while we lock it, then the next thing we're going to be doing is let's copy this also. Copy. Okay, let's copy it. So while you copy it, the next thing we're going to be writing is, so what we're going to be writing is now open 24/7. Now open 24/7. 24/7. So you press it, okay. Then we're going to be giving a different font like Montserrat. We're going to be using Montserrat. So let's use Montserrat bold. Montserrat medium. Let's use Montserrat bold. Alright. So now open 24/7. Then you're going to reduce the size. Like such. So I'm going to rotate it a bit. Alright. Okay. So let's check the rotation here. Alright, I agree with that. So what we need to do now, let's adjust the stops. Let's reduce this burger a bit. Alright, so now while we reduce it, let's bring this stuff here. So let's raise them up. Great, search. So City burger. So just little adjustment we need to do to put in place to have a good result. So let's rotate this also. Rotate the City burger. Yeah, I'm good with that. So now open 24/7. So next thing we're going to be doing shortly is to create a logo for the City burger. So what we're going to be doing is to create, okay, let's draw a circle first. Let's create a circle shape. Alright, so I'll create a circle shape. Let's bring it to the center. Great. Then let's bring in a particular form of a logo. Like this. Okay. Alright, so download. So let's bring in a logo. Alright, let's bring in this. Great. What's this? So let's put it in the logo. In the circle. So we can give it a relative size so it will be in the middle. Alright, so you let's write a text on it. So the text you're gonna be writing is City. Okay, before that guy, this circle, let's give it a different color. Let's give this color. Then the logo we want to create, let's give it a white color. Yes, we're giving it white. Great. So this one will then be using Montserrat font. Let's use Montserrat font. Alright, so we're going to be using Montserrat for this. Let's use Montserrat bold. Alright, so City. Let's reduce this a bit. Great. So you can position it well to the center. Then City. Copy it. You write hotel and suit. Hotel and suit. You press OK, then you put it there. You're gonna be using Montserrat also, but it will not be bold as this. So you're gonna be using Montserrat. I love Montserrat anyway, so I love to use Montserrat in almost all of my designs. So reduce this. Alright, so let's position it then to the center, such as this. Then so let's take this to up. Can I still increase this thing? Alright, so our hotel and suits, let's bring it down. So we're gonna change the color for this hotel and suits. The color we're gonna be using for it is let's use, yeah, this is okay. Let me show you the color code. The color code for the yellow I just used, the color code is FFBE00 is the color code. Then for the hotel and suit we're using the same color. Great. Then what you're gonna do is to merge everything together. You click on it, that's how to merge on Pixellab. Then you click OK. Do you get it now? This side, let me do it again so you see. You click on this, everything, the circle, the hotel and suit and everything. You click on, look at this down side. Let me show you. So for you to merge anything, you click on this place. You see it, right? Trace circle now. So while you click on it, then you mark everything you want to merge. Then you click on that same thing, that the third one. You click on G, press OK. Definitely you merge them. Then you can reduce them. Then you bring it here. So let's adjust it a bit. Great. So that's that for that. So the next thing we're gonna be doing now is to put the price. So if you want to put the price, let's just use sticker to put the price there. So let's use this stuff that is here. I want to put the price. Let's use this. I didn't use this initially in the design, but actually just want to use it to show you guys that there's still some stuff there on Pixellab. So we're gonna be putting the price 2,500 naira only. 2,500 naira. Only. So let's put alright, great. So guys, let's give this a color. We're giving it the same color as that background. This same color we're gonna be giving it. Oh my god, it's not really good what we want to do. So let's give it a color. So we give this a font, the font color, let's give it a color of okay, white is okay. So we give it the font still Montserrat we're gonna be using. For the 2,500 we're gonna be using Montserrat bold, and for the second one we're gonna be using let's just use Montserrat regular. Alright, so let's reduce it. Then let's put it in the center. Alright, great. So let's bring it here. Let's reduce the line spacing. Great. Alright guys, so I don't really like this circle stuff that I use, so let's create another circle and just use that for once. Let's use this circle. Then let's give it color. Yeah, this color is fine. Then come here, delete this, then bring this to the back. Alright, let's reduce the size a bit. Then let's position it. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be doing now. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to just write a little text. This video is going more longer. So a little text. So the text we're going to be writing is alright. Take a seat, grab some burgers and drinks. We got you covered. Or let's just put we got you. We got you is okay. We got you. So I put full stop, then release it. Alright, so we're gonna be using, as usual, Montserrat. So even when you're doing design, you don't necessarily to use more than, even the most fonts you should use is 3 fonts. At least 3 fonts in a design. 3 fonts is okay. If you're doing a design and using 4 fonts, you are a quack designer. Do you understand that now? So as a professional designer, you should not use more than 3 fonts in your designs. Do you understand that now? So let's position it in the center. We're gonna reduce the size a little bit. Position it in the center. Alright, so the last thing we're going to be doing is just write the phone number where they're going to book. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to write the phone number where they're going to book the stuff, the burger, yeah, where they're going to book the burger. So just write this. Colors now. Let's write the phone number. Colors now on 08100099025. You can write your phone number as well. In this one, you are replicating your own. Call us now 08100099025. So you're gonna put it in the center. Then what you need to do now is to, let's draw a shape. Then you give it radius, opacity, no opacity. Then you give it stroke. Stroke of 5 is okay. You give it stroke color of white. Take it out now. You see I did it. Let me edit. The stroke is kind of, the radius is too much. Let me reduce the radius a bit, then that's fine. This a bit. Oh great. Just like such. The stroke too is too much. Let me reduce it a bit. That is okay. Then let's reduce it a bit. In the center. Great. Let's position it well. Great. So little adjustment. This burger, we're going to give it the burger and drinks. We got you burger. So we're going to give the burger a different color. Do you get that now? Let's give it yellow. This yellow. So likewise the drinks, I'm giving it a different color also. I'm giving it the same color. Great. So take a seat, grab some burgers and drinks. We got you. So some burgers, we should put S here. Some burgers. So that's great. So that's that for this design. Alright guys, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Stay blessed.